What is up, everyone? Welcome to Kicking with Kipes. We only had one game on the NHL schedule. It was Game 6 of the Winnipeg Jets and the St. Louis Blues. The Winnipeg Jets were coming into this game with a 3-2 series lead. This game was in St. Louis, though, and the St. Louis Blues have not lost in a very long time at home, and they did not lose in this one. They win 5-2 over the Jets, forcing the 200th NHL Game 7 in history. In my predictions video, if you did not watch it, shame on you. And if you have not watched it, go watch it. And I said that I was worried that Connor Hellebuyck would be Connor Hellebuyck in this game. He would choke. Calling him Connor Chokabuck, that was my little thing that I've been calling him as of late. I put the Winnipeg Jets and him on fraud watch almost, I think it was before the playoffs even. They won the President's Trophy, but I did say that they were going to have a hard time getting wins in the playoffs due to their goaltender's performance. And that was the case. This was the third time this series that Connor Hellebuyck has been pulled. And this was the third time on the road in St. Louis that he's been pulled. And Eric Comrie, the backup goaltender, had to come in relief because of how bad of a performance Connor Hellebuyck was having. The St. Louis Blues, they scored 4 goals. 4 of their 5 goals in a span of 5 minutes and 23 seconds. That is borderline a goal a minute. I know it's not, but it is very close to that. And they chased Connor Hellebuyck. They let Hellebuyck finish the second period, and in came Eric Comrie in the third period. In this game, Connor Hellebuyck allowed 5 goals on 23 shots. That is pathetic. You cannot have that from your Vezina. Well, he hasn't won it yet, but I'm assuming he's going to win it. You cannot have that from from your Vezina winning goaltender. That is borderline unacceptable. That's not even borderline. That is absolutely unacceptable from your goaltender. Not all of it can go on Connor Hellebuyck, though. The defense did not help him out very much in this game. They did not box out the St. Louis forwards. They had very clean shots on net for most of this game, and it was just another very bad performance on the road for the Blues, or not for the Winnipeg Jets. Let's focus on the St. Louis Blues for a minute here. Philip Broberg and Alexei Toropchenko, I think is how you say it. They each had a goal and an assist in this game, leading their team along the way. Goals for the St. Louis Blues was from Nathan Walker, Braden Shen, and Cam Fowler, adding on to Broberg and Toropchenko's goals. Fowler, this was his second goal of the playoffs, I think. Walker, he has 3 goals for being a depth forward. That guy is coming out huge in these playoffs for the St. Louis Blues. Braden Shen, him and his brother were chirping each other pretty hard during a commercial break while the St. Louis Blues coach was going off on the refs. The 2 brothers were chirping the crap out of each other. Oh, to be a fly on the boards for that conversation. Like I said at the top of this segment, the St. Louis Blues, they have won 15 straight games at home at the Enterprise Center in St. Louis, including regular season and playoffs, dating back to February the 23rd, just past 10 days past Valentine's Day. And wow, that is such a run. No wonder they made the playoffs with such ease when it looked very unlikely. And no wonder they have been lights out at home on the playoffs against the President's Trophy winner. Jordan Binnington, or I'm going to start calling him Jordan Winnington. He has Connor Hellebuyck's number so far this year, winning gold at the Four Nations face-off and then winning these huge games at home against him in the NHL playoffs. He made 21 saves in the winning effort tonight for the Blues. Cole Perfetti, he scored his first ever goal of the NHL playoffs of his career, which is absolutely huge for his confidence. It didn't mean too much. That goal actually brought it to 1-1. So it was a huge goal at that time in the game, but in the long run, it didn't mean diddly squat for the Winnipeg Jets. Nino Niederreiter, he picked up a goal in this game as well. It was the last goal of the game. It was on the power play, so the Jets just couldn't muster anything else after that, not even gain any momentum. Game 7 will be on Sunday afternoon. I think round 2 starts on Monday. Maybe something else starts on Sunday, but I know the Leafs just got announced that they start on Monday against the Florida Panthers. So maybe they're waiting for round 1 to be fully completed. I don't know that off the top of my head, so we shall see. But Game 7, we have a Game 7 tomorrow, Colorado versus Dallas. Going to be must-watch television. Game 7, Winnipeg versus St. Louis in Winnipeg. The whiteout will be going absolutely nuts. That will be must-watch television as well. It sucks that we don't have more than one game of hockey over the weekend, but that's okay. Thank you so much for watching this video. It means the absolute world to me. Enjoy your weekend. It's going to be beautiful here in Calgary. Hopefully I can walk around a little bit, stretch out the back. We're lucky that I'm even on this chair. Let's just say that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thanks to all my new subscribers. It means the absolute world to me. Let's grow this channel. If you have not gone on my TikTok and watched today's video, the Carolina Hurricanes, they commented on my video saying, I'm trying to get a hold of all 32 NHL teams right now, and Carolina was the first. Make sure you go tag your favorite NHL team on that video, and we'll see if we can knock off another team off that list. Carolina Hurricanes, you guys are the best. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks for watching.